time since Elik and I went live.
Yeah.
But here we are. And right now we're in Rothschild Avenue. So Rothschild was a rich Jewish man who gave a lot of money to the first settlers here in Palestine.
Yeah.
And this avenue, this boulevard, is called after this family, the Rothschild family.
Maybe show them a bit how it looks like.
Yeah, let's look at this boulevard. There's a lot of people here. It's a nice day, very sunny day. It's not thousands of people like it would be on Friday, for example.
Yeah.
But it's enough people. And our plan today is to do something that is out of the ordinary, to do something that is different from what we usually do. Elik, you want to tell our audience what we want to do today?
Yeah, I brought my instrument here.
This is Elik's viola.
Yeah, maybe I'll take it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to play some songs against the genocide that's happening 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour's drive away from us.
Like you see people here, it feels like as if they don't know about it, they don't care, they're living their life. And long time I have this wish to go and do my songs outside in the street. I'm scared of the response. But we thought it could be a good challenge for ourselves, first of all, to challenge the fear. And also I think I have this wish to disrupt a bit this normalcy, this fake normalcy that people live here, as if like nothing's happening. And this normalization is something that tries to suck you in all the time. It always tries to, it's like a huge wave of conformism. That if you live here, people don't get it. It's like so tempting just to forget about everything and behave like these people. I could have come here, smoke a joint or whatever people do and just feel a nice sunny day.
But it's impossible for us, I think, right?
Yeah, it's like I feel I live this dissonance that I live here and people behave as if everything is normal, and it's like this for a year and a half. If people are speaking about anything, it's only about the hostages that are kept in Gaza, or yeah, so it's really difficult.
Do you want to tell our audience how you're feeling right now, Elik? What is going through your mind?
I have a bit of anxiety. I'm trying to tell myself it's not that it's first time I'm going to do it. I want to do it more and more. So I feel it's the first time for me to a bit go out in the street and sing stuff that are challenging what everyone thinks here. There's not going to be one single person who are going to be supportive of the things that I'm gonna.
Except for me. Hi.
Except from Alon and maybe some few more friends that are going.
Yeah, a couple of friends might join us. They agree with us, but they might be on their way. We'll see.
We'll see. And I have fears, and I have, but I have my music, and I think I will start with just playing to get maybe some attention or to get myself warm up, and then we will see if I have the courage to make this world my stage.
So Elik, you want to take your instrument out? I will say a few stuff for our to our viewers. So I want to tell you, on the way here, I did something that is a bit similar to what Elik is trying to do now. By chance, we saw this young woman in uniform, and she was holding a leash, and on the leash was a dog. And she is part of the K9 unit called Okets. Okets, it said K9. And this army unit uses dogs to police people here in the 48 lines, and also in the West Bank, and also in Gaza. They use the dogs to police Palestinians and to police anyone who goes against.
They unleashed. There was
cult.
a story that they unleashed dogs on a guy with Down syndrome. Did you hear about it?
I think I heard about it, but it's not the only story. It happens all the time. So I just couldn't help but go up to this young woman and tell her, you are a slave owner. This dog is your slave. Release your slave. And her immediate reaction was to be aggressive towards me. She told me, shut the fuck up, or I release this dog, I sick him on you. This is what she said immediately. Immediately aggression and threats. Immediately.
Yeah, you said release your slave, and then she said, I will release him on you.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And then Elik and I continued walking, and I was too distraught after this experience, and we sat on a bench, and she was walking her slave dog, she was walking her slave dog, and she went next to us, and I gave her a long glare. I looked at her directly, like for maybe 5 minutes straight, when she was walking her slave dog. And when she went behind us, I continued looking at her, and then she gave me a disgusting smile, and she said, this slave dog, first of all, she acknowledged that the dog was her slave. This slave dog is protecting you and our country. You see the connection between all forms of fascism and oppression. And what I told her is very simply that I want all living beings to be free. And she went away, and I yelled to her from afar, I want all living beings to be free. And this was me stepping out of my comfort zone. This was very scary, and but I feel good about it. I know that she will never forget me. I know that she will never forget what I told her. I know that whenever she looks at this dog, she will know deep inside that this dog is her slave. She will know it. And the very least that we can hope for is that everybody knows what is going on, and we have to step out of our comfort zone, and we have to say to everyone who is being violent, who is being oppressive, that they are being violent and oppressive. And here is Elik stepping out of his comfort zone, and he's walking a bit far. I will just tell him that if he walks too far, I cannot. Elik, don't go too far, okay? Because I can't leave the stuff alone, so don't go too far.
But it's fun to jump on things.
Okay?
Why do I feel so lonely inside?
Why do I feel so lonely inside?
Why do I feel so lonely inside? Why do I feel? Why do I feel so lonely inside? 'Cause all of my society is supporting genocide. Nobody gives a shit here. about the genocide. I need to tease them a bit more.
So the plan might be to attract them with niceness. You want to attract them with niceness, Elik? So Elik is going to try to play something nice to attract a small crowd. And then surprise them with some more radical messaging. Guide dogs are also slaves. This is just by definition of the term. They don't do it out of choice.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? Why do I feel so lonely inside?
Elik is singing, "What a nice day it is today" in Rothschild Avenue, Rothschild Boulevard.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? 'Cause all of my society is supporting genocide. מה נגיד?
לערבי בגלל בפרנדי, זה עבד, עשה, זה מה שעשה.
Not enough people.
Attract them with niceness. Dogs are much nicer than people. Dogs never did a genocide.
Yeah,
Dogs are superior, if anything.
I feel like screaming. I don't know. Maybe I should just scream.
Do whatever comes to you. Please stay safe, Alon and Elik, they're telling us. Yeah, we want to stay safe, but we also don't want safety to guide us too much.
כן.
We have some attention, we are getting some attention.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? Why do I feel so lonely? Why do I feel so lonely inside? Why do I feel so lonely inside? 'Cause all of my society is supporting genocide. היי, אנשים עוברים, אנשים הולכים.
People are walking in the streets. Very nice people.
I don't know.
I think you should really attract them with niceness like you planned. I think that's a
tried.
good...
You see, these kids were like were
No, but
laughing.
say what a nice... Make a show, make a show. Don't talk about genocide quite yet. Wait a few minutes. Don't talk about genocide quite yet. Do a few minutes.
Go more down to the bima, and there's more people.
Maybe we can go. Okay. So Elik, put this on your back, and we'll go.
And we can do it while walking.
Yes.
I can play while walking.
Also, I wanted to show you this. We just saw it on the floor in the street. It says, yes to expulsion of children. Yes to expulsion of children. To the government of Israel. אצלי. To the government of Israel. It is time to put an end to blackmailing. To the blackmailing of the immigration criminals. And return everyone home. Bring them home. Bring everyone home. Behind every Filipino child, there are 10,000 of infiltrator children. See, they want to expel all children. They support openly the expulsion of children. This is what Zionism does to your brain. This is your brain on Zionism. You say very outwardly and openly, yes to expulsion of children.
Jewish brother, how does it feel not to care about the other? Jewish brother, how does it feel not to care about the other?
Very nice fountain here. Everything is very nice here in occupied Palestine.
So nice around here.
So nice. The colony is so nice.
The colony. There's a cave.
How
The
much
colony
fun
Tel-Aviv.
in the Tel Aviv colony.
People are so beautiful, so peaceful. Everyone just mind their own business. But they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn.
Bring them home. זכות השיבה. Bring them home. Right of return.
Okay. Right of return. We also want to bring them home, right?
Yes. Think about that,
All
Elik.
the 7, how many refugees are there?
Around 7 million or maybe 15 million. It depends on your definitions. But maybe you can stand in front of the bring them home sign and sing about bringing them home. Get the applause, and then they will find out who you're singing about. What do you say?
We can try.
Nice idea. Okay, let's try that. It takes a lot of encouragement to get Elik to do these things, and I'm not blaming Elik. This is very brave. No one, literally no one is doing what Elik is doing right now. So the fact that Elik is afraid to do what he's doing right now is not is not a fact about Elik. It's a fact about how difficult it is to do what Elik is doing right now. Let's cross the road and sing about bringing them home. Elik, sing about bringing them home. You can stand in front of the signs. Oh, we have Shaked here, defending all living beings. Thank you, Shaked.
Come, don't stay behind come and have.
Yes, Shaked, we are waiting for the moment where you come join us and do radical things with us. I know you're scared, but we're also scared. Everyone is scared. Elik, sing about bringing them home.
Now, bring them home now. Everyone, every last one of them. Oh, now, bring them home now.
From the river to the sea, bring them all home now.
Bring them all home, every last one refugee from 48 and 67 and
Why does the world continue rolling? Why is this bus rolling? People just walking. How does the world not stop? Seems like people from Tel Aviv don't even care about the hostages. Not really. Refuse. How do you not refuse? Stop the genocide. And nobody cares about me. Very disheartening what's going on here. Very disheartening. They do not care. They do not care about anything. I was here in there's a Holocaust going on. תשאיר את זה, תשאיר את זה, תשאיר את זה. יש שואה, יש שואה.
יש שואה עכשיו וכולם לא אכפת.
There is a Holocaust now. Nobody cares.
איזה יום נחמד.
What a nice day.
Oh, what do I care? It doesn't happen to me. כולם נוסעים להם עם המכשירים שלהם.
Everybody is driving in their instruments.
שמריבים ילדים במרחק שעה נסיעה.
While kids are starving 1 hour's drive away from here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
How do I stop the car from moving? I want to burst down to the road. You want to go
Maybe we
down
can stand next to a traffic light and you can play to the cars stopping in the traffic light.
I'm still not rude enough. I'm getting more guts, but I'm still not rude enough.
Do it slowly. Do it slowly. Do it
How
slowly.
can I be more rude? How can I get more attention?
No, it's not because they see me filming. It's not because of that. But I can stand more far away. Yeah, we're very close to Habima Square. We might just go there.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? Everybody here are trained not to look each other in the eye. Nobody here cares that millions starve and die. My friend Muhammad is being starved by the people here on the street.
This says Hasbara, World Hasbara War Room. This guy does Hasbara. He's doing Hasbara. He's saying Israel is a high-tech nation and therefore it's okay to kill Palestinians to protect it. For the high-tech, for all the apps, for all the gambling apps, for all the surveillance apps, for all the AI apps that waste energy. This is very good to keep the colony. For your apps, for your stupid apps, we need to kill millions of people for the apps. The more people killed for the apps, the better. This is Hasbara. We need to explain to you how it's good to kill children and to starve millions of people for apps. For apps, right? It's good to kill and starve children for apps, right? Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
You don't know me.
No, I don't know you. But I know what it says on your shirt.
You don't know what it says on the shirt.
So what is your
You
opinion about
You
apps?
don't have a clue.
Yeah.
And if
Explain.
if I will tell
Explain.
you, and if I will tell you
Tell.
that I am personally hurt
Yeah.
by this war, and I am personally
What is your
saving
hasbara?
children in Gaza.
Give
and
us your
I am
hasbara.
personally.
Do your
Don't-
hasbara now. Do your hasbara now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Tell us your hasbara points. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. I want to hear your hasbara points. Do it.
Listen, I am 7th generation Israeli.
I'm 8th generation in Palestine, in occupied Palestine. Yes.
Okay. All my life
Yeah.
and all the life of my ancestors
Yes.
fought
Yeah.
for coexistence
For
with,
coexistence.
with a shared society.
The Nakba was
without-
about coexistence.
Don't blame me for the Nakba.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying we fought for
We-
coexistence.
we-
so I'm asking you
me and my-
if the Nakba was about coexistence.
No, me and my family. You don't know me. This is why
I don't
I'm
know
telling
you. I know what it says on your
Exactly.
shirt.
The
I
shirt-
know that you have a Star of David on your shirt, and I don't,
So
and I
Star-
know
Star
that
of-
it says the word
Star-
hasbara on your shirt.
Okay.
Give us your hasbara
Okay,
points.
So Star of David is illegitimate?
I'm just asking you what your hasbara
Don't
points
ask
are.
me, just answer me.
About no, but you have hasbara on your shirt.
So you don't want to
Give
want
us
to-
your hasbara points.
I don't want to give you your hasbara point.
Okay.
I'm telling you who
You have an opportunity
who
to
I-
do hasbara for thousands of people. Do it.
I'm telling you who
Do
I am,
hasbara.
and you didn't tell me who you are. I'm telling you
I am a
that
person
I-
who was born in Palestine and wants to free Palestine.
Me too.
You want to free Palestine?
Yes.
Well, this is Palestine, right?
Yes.
This is Palestine.
The area
Yeah.
of the Greater Israel.
What is Greater Israel?
Greater Israel includes a state for the Palestinian.
No. This, here, right here, this land. Is it Palestine? This land. Is it Palestine or not?
It could be. Doesn't matter how you describe it.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
If you were born here and you are 8 generations Palestinians
Yes.
living here,
Yes.
do you believe in the right of existence of a state by the name of Israel?
No.
So Israel should be eliminated.
Israel should be
and
eliminated,
my family,
yes.
who is 7th generation here,
Yes.
should go back to
No,
Europe.
that's not what I
So
say.
where
You should be Palestinians. You should have a Palestinian passport. Instead
Okay.
of an Israeli
and,
passport.
and Israel does not have the right to exist.
States don't have rights.
They don't have rights.
States
only
don't.
people.
Only living
So-
beings. Only living beings. All living beings have a right to be free.
Okay.
Have a right to justice.
I agree.
Have a right to live
I agree.
where they were born.
I agree.
Have a right to life. Have a right to food.
I agree. I
Have
agree.
have
I
a
agree.
right to freedom.
I agree.
Okay.
Who will control this country if this is going to be a democracy?
I am personally an anarchist, and I believe that in a democracy, no one controls anyone else. This is the definition of a democracy for me.
So no
but,
country?
But an improvement on the current situation would be if the government would be one that is democratically elected by everyone who lives here. There are 15 million people who live here. Everyone who lives here should elect the government democratically. If you want a representative democracy, that stupid thing
But if
that you
are-
guys like.
if you're
And also 7 million Palestinians living in the diaspora should have a right of return here. Jews should not have a right of return here. They don't, because they never lived here. Palestinians lived here. They should have a right of return. So there should be around 15 million Palestinians and 7 million Jews who live here. Okay, stay here if you want, stay here. But everyone should get a vote. Everyone who lives between the river and the sea should have a vote. Do you agree?
This is a legitimate. I don't think.
No,
but
it's
this
the
is-
only legitimate. What do you think then? What do you think then?
know,
What do you think?
If someone is telling me my opinion is the only one, I don't have.
What do you think then? Give us another
I don't
legitimate
want to answer
opinion.
you. If you tell me that
Uh-huh.
your opinion is the only one legitimate, we
I
don't
think,
have any,
I think,
any background.
I think if there are 7 million people here and 7 million refugees
This is-
who do not have a vote in this place, that this is not a democracy by definition.
Okay.
What
This
do you
is-
think about
thi-
that?
This is your opinion.
What is your opinion? Tell us.
I told you before.
What is your opinion?
I told you before.
No, you didn't.
I believe in the two-state solution. I do think that Israel has the right of existence, and if you say that my opinion is illegitimate, we don't have
Your
any
opinion
basis.
is illegitimate
Illegitimate.
because it normalizes theft, murder, genocide, and ethnic cleansing. This is why your opinion
We
is
don't
illegitimate.
have any ground
I agree.
for-
Until you want everyone to be free, there is no ground for discussion. If you don't want everyone to be free, then there is no
There
ground
is no
for discussion.
legitimacy for other opinions.
There is no legitimacy for opinions that think that others should not have a vote. Okay, good. After this nice intermezzo, where you saw the opinion of the justice warrior here, this is his opinion. And he has some, issues. He is kind of not sure about his opinion. He doesn't know if he wants to say it or not want to say it. I am very sure about my opinion. This is the difference between us. And Elik, are you sure about your opinion?
Yes.
Sing your opinion.
Free Palestine now.
Louder. Louder.
Free Palestine now.
Fucking bum, Elik. Won't sing louder. You're a bum, Elik. Sing louder.
אין עליי.
So, Elik, what are you feeling now? What are you thinking now? Elik, we need to provoke. You saw. Once I provoked, I got attention. Provoke, Elik. Provoke.
I don't know how to do
Elik, do you want to be free?
it. Yeah, but
My hands are shaking, by the way. My hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. Both the hand that's on my phone and the hand that's here, they're shaking. My hands were shaking after I told that woman that the dog was her slave and that she was a slave owner. And this is what happens when you step out of line. Your hands shake because you are used to being punished for stepping out of line. Elik, you've been punished all your life for stepping out of line, right? You've been punished all your life for stepping out of line, is that correct?
yeah, and I used to be a good kid. I'm breaking it now. It's not that I was trying too much.
I think now you're a good kid. I think now you're a good kid. My hands are shaking. My hands are fucking shaking. Guys, those of you who told me what I should have said, it's really difficult, guys. Try to do it. It's
Said pretty well. What did
Thank
they
you.
want you to say? You told them everything.
They told me not to attack opinions, but to attack facts. I don't know. He didn't give any facts. He just said bullshit. So how do you? It's really hard, guys. It's really hard. Try to do it in your streets. Try to go out to your street, to the street where you live, and doing the same thing. Challenge authority, challenge oppression, challenge slavery, challenge inequality, challenge injustice.
I think I need a moment. It was a bit hard for me, this interaction.
Yeah, it's really, it was difficult. So maybe I will talk a little bit. You want to hold the camera on me? I will talk a little bit.
שנייה, אני גם רוצה
אוקיי.
לראות אם סיוון מגיע.
Okay. So what do I say now? If you have any questions, זה בתיק שלי. One second, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry guys. It's difficult to do everything at the same time. Do you guys have any questions about what we're doing, about just in general? We're gonna take a small break because this was a difficult experience for both of us. discussion. This confrontation was a difficult experience for both of us. So do you guys have any questions, any subjects that you want to raise? Guys, help me. I don't know exactly what to talk about now because I'm also a little bit distraught. Okay, I will talk about how I'm feeling. This is really scary. Elik and I were talking before we started. Like, we raised the question of what would happen if people started yelling at us, started cursing at us. At the moment, they're just being indifferent, which we knew was the most probable option. But we also thought about what would happen if they started beating us up, if they broke Elik's viola. This is something we need to think about when we do this, when we're doing this kind of activity, because this country is a very fascist country. This society is a very brainwashed society. You all know. Everyone here thinks that we are traitors. Basically, everyone here thinks that we are traitors. Thinks that our opinion is illegitimate. The opposite of what this guy said. Yes. And it's really hard. It's really hard because it's scary. We don't know what would happen. We never did anything like this before. No one did anything like this before. Just playing in the middle of the street and provoking everyone around us.
מה אני עושה?
מה אתה עושה?
מה אני עושה?
What are you doing, Elik?
מה אני עושה?
מה אתה עושה? Another cute dog.
האחיין שלי הוא קל ברק. ואני זאת. הוא מנצח והוא המאמין שלי שם בתל אביב. פעם קודם שלי למדתי ככה.
This lady is speaking to Elik about, I don't know. About music. Elik is explaining to her that we oppose the genocide in Gaza.
כן, אנחנו מנסים לקחת את תשומת לב של האנשים עם המוזיקה, אבל זה לא... רצח וכולם פה סתם הולכים ואני מבדר אותם.
Let's go to Abima Square. Put this on your back. Let's go to Abima Square. Go. This is it. This is what the genocide is for. This bullshit is what the genocide is for. The genocide is supposed to protect this bullshit, this noise, taxis, cars, hunks of metal, noise, pollution, capitalism. This is what the genocide is protecting. The genocide is protecting this colony of capitalism in the middle of the Middle East. This colony is so fucking important that it needs to be protected at all costs. What is the cost? Hundreds of thousands of murdered people. Millions starving. The cost of this colony. Oh, they love their colony. They absolutely adore their colony. They get aroused by the colony. The colony is an erotic entity for them. They will die for the colony. They will kill for the colony. They will make themselves hollow for the colony. They will kill their own souls for the colony. They will do anything for the colony. And we're trying to do stuff against the colony. We're trying to do stuff against the colony, as opposed to them, who will do everything that they can to protect the colony.
Set me free from separation.
Oh guys, I didn't see the chat. I'm really sorry. I didn't see the chat because I didn't click the button. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's an opportunity to shout something in the cars. יש לזה גם Why do I feel so lonely inside? Why do I feel so lonely? 'Cause all of my society is supporting genocide. My father supporting genocide. My uncle demanding genocide. My sister not supporting.
So in Hebrew, Filipini is a code name for a slave that was imported from the Philippines or from anywhere else. Israeli society is very, very, very racist, if you didn't know. So the word Filipini means a foreign worker, that is a slave that was imported from an exotic place. So they say behind every Filipino child who was born here, there are tens of thousands of children who infiltrated our country, and they should all be expelled. You shouldn't have compassion, because compassion is bad. It's bad for the colony. So you shouldn't have compassion. This is what the leaflet says. Let's go to the square, Elik.
Okay.
There's a square here. Maybe we will try in this place. Elik, what about singing to the cars that are stopping in the traffic light? What do you say?
Yeah, people a bit looked.
The square is a little empty. I don't know if it has any... Look at how many Israeli flags. Every single Israeli flag says "Beyachad nenatzeach," together we will win. They're fascist slogans.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of need to gather my strength again. אולי נפסיק קצת את הלייב, אני כאילו קשה לי.
אתה לא רוצה?
לא יודע.
תן עוד פוש של 10 דקות ואז נפסיק, ואז נסיים, אוקיי? It's really hard, and Elik is saying that it's hard for him to summon the strength and the courage to do this. I asked him to try anyway.
There were more people who were singing with me.
Yes, if more people were singing with us, it would be easier. Okay, we'll try a few more minutes in the square, and then maybe we will finish.
Maybe we'll resume. I don't know. I feel I need to.
Just tell us how you feel, Elik. You can also just tell us how you feel. This is also important.
I feel. I don't know. I just
hold on.
Kind of.
We need to cross the street and not die. 1 second. Yeah. How do you feel, Elik?
I don't know. I feel like that I need to be more rude, but I don't know how to do it. And I want just to shout. I don't know if I even want to play. I just want to. למה אני עייף לעולים אדם?
What a nice day. The sun is shining. Maybe we'll go to the beach.
What a beautiful day.
Beautiful flowers. Everyone is so sweet and beautiful.
אפשר כמעט לשכוח מה קורה שעה וחצי נסיעה מכאן.
You can almost forget what is happening 1 hour's drive away. This is the National Theater. They don't talk about it here.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? אני רוצה לומר משהו ומפחד לומר.
I want to say something, but I'm afraid to say it.
Why do I feel so lonely inside? Cause everyone around here maybe supporting genocide.
Palestine, oh Palestine? Palestine, oh Palestine. שיר יותר נחמד. If you're a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew.
תודה ילדים. אני מקווה שטוב לכם. כמו שלכולם מגיע שיהיה טוב, גם לכם.
No, I'm laughing about the comment in the chat.
Why did they say?
My God, Alon, you are a bully, crying that people are violent towards you.
מי אמר לך את זה?
Just some Zionist, apparently. I don't know who this guy is. We're just trying to sing against genocide. We're trying to sing against bullying. We're trying to speak up against bullying.
For all its rivers, for all its trees, for all the humans and the animals, the bees. Free Palestine now.
Free Palestine now. My voice is louder.
If you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew,
What I want for me is what I want for you.
between the river and the sea.
What I want for you is what I want for me.
Free Palestine now.
Free Palestine now. No one cares. No one cares.
Daila.
You want to go on for a few more minutes, or
I want to just give a good shout to something.
you can do it.
This is what I feel like.
It's your choice to do it or not do it. It's your choice. You are an independent people.
I need to be this crazy one that shouts in the street, breaks all the.
Dean, I don't think I'm a moralist. I just oppose all oppression and killing. And if you're against me, then you oppose someone who opposes all oppression and killing, which means logically, very easily, that you support oppression and killing. Just very easy. Think about that for a moment.
טוב, נראה לי בוא נסגור את הלייב.
Let's go. Okay, so let's just speak for a few minutes about. Let's sit and speak for a few minutes about what we learned, and then we'll see. Okay. Okay, guys. It's hard. It's hard to do this. We're trying to do stuff. We're trying to see what happens when we try all kinds of stuff. This is very challenging. Very, very challenging. It's challenging psychologically. It's challenging emotionally. Maybe this is why no one is doing it. Maybe this is why no one ever does it. We're not even sure if it will work. I'm trying to find a place to sit where there is some shade. Elik, you want to sit here? Yeah, we're investing all of our time and energy in trying to just oppose oppression, oppose murder, oppose slavery. It's really, really hard. It's really, really disheartening. No one here cares. Tel Aviv is the shithole of the planet, of the Western Empire. Your streets are really dirty. Not sure if you'd noticed. If the streets were dirty, but the people's consciences were clean, then I would not have any complaints. Okay. Elik, you want to
say some stuff?
Yeah, just tell our story. Tell our viewers what you're feeling. Thank you, Aussie Truth. You are also cool.
Another friend wanna come, so what should I say?
Maybe we should stop and do another one if another live session if he wants to come.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I wish to be able to sing a bit louder, but I feel on the other hand I did go above my normal, and each time it's a little bit more. And the thing is that people don't care. I did it also in the US and I felt people don't care. And I don't find the streets here so different than what I found when I was in Seattle or New York. Like people really just want to be on their own thing and not think about other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This interaction with this guy was interesting. I didn't feel comfortable so much with like pushing the camera on him without.
He could have walked away at any point. He wanted to speak to the camera. He could have just walked away. He chose to stay.
Yeah, and it's a good thing to do, to have these conversations with people on the street. But I don't know. Like something about it didn't feel so good to me.
I think the thing that felt not good was that we were pushing norms. I think that's it.
Maybe.
I think that's all it is in the end.
Yeah, maybe it's that. I don't know. But it kind of drew my energy out. I don't know. Yeah, but I need to think how I more push it to tackle people, and I think I need to do it with more people.
The problem is there aren't many people here who really agree with us and would do such a thing with us.
But there are people if we would arrange it, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it was 10 people, it was already,
Yeah.
I would feel more confidence, I think.
Yeah, even if it's 5 people.
Even if it's 5 people.
Yeah, we can try with 5 people.
Like completely alone, it's a bit difficult. Like only with you shooting me, it's a bit. But I want to be able to do this as well. Like I did it, and I did say some stuff, but not loud enough, maybe.
Yeah, you didn't push all the way.
No, I didn't push all the way.
Soldiers all around us, by the way. Soldiers.
Yeah.
Whenever you walk in the streets in occupied Palestine, you see soldiers everywhere. Most of them are holding guns. Really scary, by the way. So many guns around us.
Yeah.
Maybe you can hold the
guess.
camera. I will say some stuff. I will say my no. So I don't know.
I need some amplification. That's
Yeah.
true.
I wish I had this tool of music as well. Like I can
you
sing.
have it. You sing good, and you play not like you can get it if you want. Yeah, but it's not immediate.
Yeah, it's for me it's much less accessible than it is for you. I wish I had this tool. I have the tool of my voice. My voice is very, very loud, and I have the tool of my stupidity. That is bravery. I don't know which one it is exactly, but all my life I kind of didn't care about norms. Like I feel the fear, you know, I feel the blockages, I feel everything, but for some reason something inside me always screams that I should challenge it, and whenever I don't challenge norms, it's because I kind of stop myself. Like there's something inside my stomach that wants to like break free, that wants to shout, free Palestine, that just wants to shout that.
Yeah.
That just wants to shout, די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! די לערבה!
די לערבה! די לערבה!
מיליוני אנשים רעבים!
מיליוני אנשים
Millions of
רעבים!
people are starving! Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! That wants to shout this, and I keep stopping myself. And you see I shouted it. No one is beating me up. People said, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. You know, pathetic people. She says, go to Gaza. She says, go to Gaza. Look, now they're waking up. Now they're waking up.
Everybody say go to
אני רוצה
Gaza.
ללכת לעזה, אבל אתם מפציצים אותה.
הם יפציצו אותך, יא בור, הם יפציצו אותך. יא בור, תשב עם הרגליים המסוכלות בעזה, יפוצצו אותך תוך דקה.
So they say go to Gaza, they will.
החברים שלך מנסה להגן עליהם.
די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! די לרצח עם! שחררו את פלסטין! שחררו את פלסטין! גם בעזה יש ילדים. בעזה יש מיליון ילדים. בעזה יש מיליון ילדים שגובים ברעב כרגע. בעזה יש מיליון ילדים שגובים ברעב כרגע. They're saying there are children here, so stop because there's children here. They're saying I should be a...
They think you can make peace with Hamas. Don't make peace, everything will be okay.
שחררו את פלסטין! די לרצח עם! I think I did something today. I think I did something right now. They're saying that I'm a nobody. So you see, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nothing bad happened to me. They tried to shame me. It works. It works. I feel like the shame because the cult trains you to feel the shame when all these people are telling you
and they
that
tell you
should
there
feel
is
shame.
children. There is such an absurd.
Yeah. I told them there are children in Gaza as well. I told them there were 1 million children in Gaza starving. But right now, right this instant, there are millions in Gaza starving, and there are 1 million children starving in Gaza right now, and they're trying to use
She's
their
shooting
own
you with
children.
shooting
They're
you
trying to
with a
use their
phone.
own children as a weapon to shut me up. Everything to them is a weapon. Their bodies are weapons, their airplanes are weapons, their bombs are weapons, their atomic bombs are weapons, their children are weapons, their feelings are weapons, everything is weapons. מה? אתה יכול להפסיק את הרצח עם?
אני לא קשור לזה.
אתה לבשת מדים פעם?
מה זה?
לבשת מדים?
אתה לבשת מדים?
לצערי לבשתי מדים, אני מתבייש.
אז זה שוב.
אבל זה היה לפני 20 שנה, אני לא עושה
מעניין
את זה.
אותי.
אתה לבשת מדים באחרונה?
לא.
אוקיי. אז אתה מתנגד לרצח עם או שאתה תומך
לא,
בו?
אני בעד.
אתה עכשיו, אתה בעד הרצח עם, נכון? נו, מצוין, אז אתה חלק ממנו, נכון?
אם אתה רוצה לדבר, זה מה שאתה עושה. מה זה נותן מה שאתה עושה?
מה?
מה זה נותן מה שאתה עושה?
מה זה נותן מה שאתה עושה?
מה אני... אבל לי זה לא מפריע, לך זה מפריע, מה שאתה עושה.
לי זה מפריע,
על מי אתה
לי זה מפריע שמאות אלפי אנשים נרצחו בשנה וחצי. סתום אתה את הפה, סתום אתה את
למה
הפה.
מפריע לך שהם מתו? אני לא מבין.
למה זה מפריע לי שילדים נרצחו?
כן.
אתה רוצה להגיד את זה באנגלית לקהל שלנו?
איזה קהל יש לך?
תגיד, בבקשה
אבל
תגיד.
יוציאו את זה מההקשר.
תגיד.
אבל יוציאו את זה מההקשר.
את מה יוציאו מההקשר?
את זה
שאתה
שאני
מפריע
אומר את זה,
This guy
כאילו
is
שאני
saying
גזען.
that I shouldn't care about people
I was
being
joking
murdered.
as if
Oh, you
I'm
were joking.
racist.
What is the joke?
You
Tell us the
can't
joke.
make peace with
Tell us
Hamas.
the joke.
You can't make peace
But
with
what is the
Hamas.
joke? Tell us the joke. It's
The
really
joke is
interesting.
as if I'm racist, as if we
What
kill
is
them
the
because
joke?
we are racist.
Why are you
We're not
killing them?
racist.
Why are you killing them then?
Because you can't make peace with Hamas.
And they can make peace with you?
Of course they can make peace with me. They can live in Gaza, we can live here. We don't bomb them, we don't want anything from them. What do we want from Gaza? Nothing.
Do you know?
So
They
why
want
do
to
you
destroy
starve
Israel.
2 million people?
Why are you
Why do you
starving?
starving?
Nobody's
I have a
starving
friend
in
there that
Gaza.
now is
Nobody's
I
dying.
starving.
have a personal friend. His name
Yes.
is Muhammad, and
Yes.
he is starving right now.
So how come
He
some
never
people
wanted
in
to
Gaza
kill
have food and
anybody.
some people are starving? How can it be? How come some people in Gaza have food and the others are starving?
Do you want a lesson in politics and
starving
economics?
you're
We are
eating
sitting
and
here
you don't give me
comfortable.
food. How can it be?
You want a lesson in politics? I'll give you a lesson. Sit down, I'll give you a lesson in
Explain to me
politics.
how come
I will-
I'm starving and you're eating and I'm starving. How can it be? Some people starving, some people are fat. How can it be?
In the ghetto of Warsaw as well,
Yes.
some people had food and some people
So
were starving.
who is not giving
In
food?
any-
Don't compare it to ghetto of Warsaw. It's not the same. But who has
It's not
food?
the same. The Warsaw ghetto
Who-
is
who-
much worse. It is becoming
How's
an
it worse?
extermination camp. Much worse.
The
2
Warsaw
million
ghetto is
people.
much worse.
2
That's
million
what you
people.
said.
are-
It's true.
I think
Because the Warsaw
the
ghetto
Gaza
didn't
extermination
attack the
camp-
Germans. The Germans wanted to kill them.
actually they did
And-
attack the Germans.
The Jews attacked the Germans.
Yes, it's called Mered Ghetto
Yes,
Varsha.
but they didn't attack them before they were in the ghetto.
Oh,
They
really?
were put in the ghetto not
Since
because
when?
they wanted to destroy
Since
Germany.
Since when?
Not because they wanted to kill
Since
Germans.
when?
They were put
does
in the ghetto
Gaza-
and they tried to survive.
Since when does the Gaza Strip exist? Since when?
As the land in the world, since 100 million
Okay,
years.
and since when is
You
it?
mean when people
Since
think
when is it surrounded by a wall? Do you know?
a wall of maybe 20 years?
More than 20 years.
Okay, yes.
Much more than 20
It's a border.
So, 7th
It's
of
not
October
a natural
2023
border, though.
was after Gaza was walled off. Do you know this?
7th of October 2023 is at least 20 years after Gaza was walled off, of course.
Much more than that, but yes.
Yes. After
Okay.
they were walled off since they elected Hamas, whose goal is the destruction of Israel and killing of every Jew.
The
Yes,
Hamas,
it's
the,
in their charter.
no, what is in their charter, if you had read their charter,
I read
which one?
the first one, the true one,
The
not the one that they
2000,
put out. So
in the
so
first
they
one,
can-
it doesn't say that you should kill every Jew.
It
It's
does
just not
say
true.
that. It
But-
quotes a hadith from the Prophet Muhammad who says that the day of judgment wouldn't come until the Muslims fight and kill the Jews, and the Jews will hide behind trees and rocks, and the rocks and trees will shout, "Oh, Muslim or servant of Allah, there's a Jew behind me, come and kill him." And the Hamas charter says that Palestine will be liberated only when they become religious and follow the stupid religion Islam, which calls for the death of all Jews.
And is this a reason to starve children?
No,
Okay, so why,
we're not starving children.
what do you mean? we're
Nobody's
not?
starving in Gaza.
Nobody is starving in
Nobody.
Gaza.
There
I
is
saw,
food.
I personally
So who has
saw,
food and
I
doesn't give to
personally,
his neighbor?
I
Like,
personally
I'm
saw,
eating and I don't give.
I-
Who is the people who don't give?
you are eating, right?
No.
Do you have
no,
food?
No,
Do you have
that's
food?
not what I said.
Do you have food?
That's not what I said.
Okay, but I'm
I
asking you,
said
do you have food?
I have lots of food. But
You
I
have
said
lots
if
of
we
food.
are in Gaza, who's the person who's eating and not giving to someone else? Who? The Hamas? Who's eating and becoming fat and not giving to someone next to him who's starving? Who?
You. You are the
I'm
one
not
who
in
is
Gaza. I'm asking how come people in Gaza, some have food and are fat, and some people are starving? How can that be?
Okay, let's do a lesson in
No, just
basic
tell me who
economics.
the people are. Like the rulers don't give food to the people? What? How come some people
Let's
are
do a
eating
lesson
well
in basic
and some
economics.
people are not eating well?
Let's do a
Like
lesson.
I'm next to you, I'm starving, and you have food.
Yes, you have food,
No,
and 1 hour
but
drive
you're
away from here.
But you're
1
trying
hour.
to not I understand what I'm saying intentionally.
I understand everything that you're
I'm
saying.
saying if people in Gaza, some have food and some don't. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about myself.
But you have food, right?
But that's not what I said.
And most people in Gaza don't have food,
But
right?
you don't answer my question.
So I tried to give you a lesson in economics,
No,
but you wouldn't
you're
listen.
not answering my question.
I am
Some people
trying.
in Gaza have food.
Asma,
some
so
people
if
trying-
somebody would starve everybody here, you would blame some people.
No,
Like what's
but
the
no,
what's
but
the
no, I don't
also
understand.
inside
If,
the
like,
ghetto?
What I'm saying, if we didn't have food, then all of us would be starving, and I saw that nobody's starving.
But
So,
people are dying from hunger already. There are
who
now.
died? How many died?
Now there's already thousands and thousands are being hospitalized in severe.
how do you know
really
that
severe.
thousands are being
Because there are
hospitalized?
tons
How
of
do you know?
reports. Only people here in this
Yeah, how do
stupid
you-
country
Well,
don't know
yeah,
what's
show
really
me-
going on.
Tell me where should I read it?
There's tons
who
of
said
UN
that?
reports.
Did
All
UN
the human
reports-
rights.
Did the UN reports go to Gaza or did Hamas tell them that?
So we.
Some of them did go to Gaza.
Yeah.
Some of them did go, and I have a friend, who personally live there, and
Yeah.
tell me he doesn't have food, and his
So maybe
neighbors
it's
don't
like
have food,
to-
and he's
No, he's a
fading
but I
out.
know-
He's not a liar like
But-
you.
He's
How
not
do
a
you
liar.
know? How do you know?
Because I know him personally.
Okay, you don't know me, so you think I'm a liar. But I saw pictures today from the souk in Gaza where they have lots of food. So how come?
Where
it
did you
doesn't
see
have
these
food?
pictures?
I'll show you.
Where? But where? What media channel?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember.
Yes.
Was it an Israeli media channel?
Obviously, but
Yes, obviously.
Yes, but
Because you only
Yes.
look at Israeli
because I
sources.
know that the world media lies a lot
Uh-huh.
about Israel.
What do you think
A lot.
people in North Korea think about the world media talking about them? What do you think people in
Do
North
you guys
Korea?
hear
Do you
the?
think people in North Korea know the truth about North Korea?
But we are a free country. I have access to.
Oh, you're.
I have
you're a
access
free
to the
country.
media. In
I-
North Korea, you don't have internet. You know that?
I said.
But you
free
do, but
Palestine.
then you don't believe to.
But I know.
You
much
believe
more
only
than
what
you.
because in
Because
Israel you
I
don't need
speak
because you
English.
believe only
I
what the
speak
government.
English.
But then the world tells you
But
other
the world
information,
is-
and you
but
say
the
I
world-
believe only.
But I speak English and Hebrew, and I see the world media, and I hear the Israeli media, and I know 100 times more than the stupid protesters in Berkeley about what's going on there.
Why do you
and
think
I know
you
who's
know more
lying
than
and
them?
who's telling the truth.
And
because-
if there was hunger in Gaza, it was bad.
Yeah, I want to see the people.
But if it was true, was
can
it
you show
a
me the
bad thing?
picture of somebody
What would you
starving?
do? What
Please
what
show
would
me
you
a
do?
picture of somebody starving in Gaza.
Oh,
Come on.
there's. I can just open up my Instagram,
Yeah,
but
show
my
me,
phone is
show me.
occupied now.
No,
I'll
so
show
tell
you
me
on
what to look.
Instagram.
Yeah.
להראות לו באינסטגרם?
Yeah, show me.
I'll show you pictures of starving children in
Yeah, I
Gaza.
wanna
יש
תפתח את
תמונות
הטלפון.
שרק מהשואה ראיתי תמונות
כן,
כאלה.
אני ראיתי.
אבל אתה תגיד, אבל אז תגיד שאתה לא מאמין
I
בזה,
saw
נו.
pictures. I saw pictures of children in Gaza, and it looked exactly the same,
Show me.
like the
Show me.
pictures of
Show me.
Jews in the Holocaust.
Show me.
I saw dozens of them, hundreds of
show
them.
me,
I will
show
show you. תיכנס לעמוד של אדיר רונן ארגוב.
בפייסבוק אז.
כן, אדיר רונן ארגוב בפייסבוק. תעקוב אחרי אדיר רונן ארגוב. עם הרב,
אני
עם
יכול
הרב.
להסתכל.
מה?
אני אראה שהוא משקר, אני לא אראה.
אוקיי, סבבה. הנה. I'm showing him pictures of children starving in Gaza. Let's see. Okay. One second. Right. Everything is covered because of Facebook. Here is a child who was bombed in Gaza. Child bombs, and now the child is dead.
He's not starving. He might have been killed in the
I'll
war,
find pictures.
and maybe he's
I'll
from
find pictures
Syria,
of
but
starving
he's not
children.
starving.
Don't worry, there are enough. There's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, show me a
There's
starving
enough.
person in Gaza.
There's enough.
Yeah.
There's enough pictures of starving children. This is, by the way, an execution in Hebron. Execution in Hebron. Just people being shot randomly in Hebron.
How do you, I don't know who's shooting, I don't know who's the target, I don't see
You don't know
anybody
anything.
dying.
You don't
Yeah.
know anything.
I don't
You just said
believe
that you know everything.
I say without proof. I want to know reality. I don't like liars.
Mm-hmm.
See an explosion, I don't know who shot, I don't know who died. Yeah, Israeli bad. Yeah.
Here's a starving child in Gaza. What does this remind you of? What does this
Don't
remind
play
you of?
on
What does this remind you of? What does this remind you of?
Don't
Okay, what do you think
fuck
about this
around.
image?
Don't-
What do you
don't
think
get,
about this image?
Emotional.
What-
I think that
I think you
wanna
should
know.
I think we should get very emotional about what's going on.
I
in
will
Gaza.
get emotional when I understand who this child is, when the picture was taken, and if it's from Gaza.
Oh, so you deny? We showed you.
Did you ever see
This is a
pictures?
picture of a child in
We
Gaza
don't know
who
who
is
the
starving.
child is. We don't know when it happened. I haven't. Do you deny?
So
that-
what-
do
what
you
will
deny-
be-
Do
what
you
will-
deny that pictures from Syrian civil war are propagated around the world as if it's happening in Gaza? Do you deny
No,
that?
that's not true.
That's very true. You can people look up. I
Okay.
don't have, you can
Data.
look up pictures
Data about-
in Google.
data
Google
about the
images,
Gaza Holocaust.
and you see
Data about the Gaza Holocaust. Since the 18th of March of this year, 2,651 people were killed. 904 of them children.
children is below
Four-
18. Can it be like an 18 person fighting for Hamas? Counted as children.
Okay. 470
Or like a
of
little
them.
baby.
470 of them women. 139 of them elderly.
Where is this info coming from? From the Hamas ministry?
Okay.
What? This is a stupid
Who
claim?
do you believe then?
I don't believe Hamas.
So you believe- you
Obviously
believe the
lying.
Israeli government? You
Obviously
believe the-
lying.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's what they do all day. That's why they started
And
the
the
war.
Israeli
They
govern-
can't-
in
no,
Israeli
the
government you
is not
believe?
lying like Hamas. Yes,
The
I
Israeli
believe.
government is not lying?
No, it's not lying. No. Why did Hamas attack Israel? They couldn't win Israel. They wanted Israel to go to Gaza and try to fight them under the tunnels, and then the world will pressure us to stop because children are being killed. And they are masters of propaganda, and I don't believe anything they say unless I see
I know you
proof.
don't believe.
Unless I see proof. Yes.
What is proof to you?
But what will be
Proof is
what
that
will
I
be
know
proof?
that it's true.
But but you have an ability to deny everything that is
I want to
shown
know
you.
that these children, I want to do a Google search when this
And you know
photo
that-
was first created.
you know that
And if it's-
Israel-
and if
do you
it's
know
from
that Israel-
2014 in Syria,
It-
then I don't think that people are starving in Gaza. Because I saw pictures of food in Gaza.
And why do you believe those pictures? Why do you believe those
I
pictures?
didn't check this picture that I saw today.
So
of
why do
people-
you believe? So why do you believe
I
it?
tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I know that the picture today, I don't know, I didn't verify it, but I know that trucks came into Gaza.
But you believe it?
Yes.
Why?
I'm telling you.
Tell me.
Because, yes, I'm telling you.
Tell me.
I'm telling you because I saw that people were crying about hunger in Gaza half a year ago, and there was no hunger in Gaza, and there were
Why do you think
loads
that?
of trucks going into Gaza.
How many?
More than enough for
How many?
everybody to
How
be
many?
fed
What
in
is the
Gaza.
number?
I
What
don't
is the
remember.
number?
I remember that the calculation was as if everybody in Gaza
The calculation
is
of calories,
a big
right?
male, a big male, not
The calculation
children,
of calories
and they had-
going into
yes,
Gaza, right?
Yes.
You know who else did calculations of calories going into a concentration
Yes,
camp?
every country, not a concentration camp like here in the America.
I'm
You
talking
think
about Nazi
I'm
Germany.
Have you seen,
5,000 tons of wheat for 50? Oh, like the Holocaust. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm talking about the Holocaust in Gaza. I'm talking about the Holocaust in Gaza that you stop right now. I'm talking about 2 million people starving.
How do you
I'm talking
want us
about
to beat
hundreds
Hamas?
of thousands
Hamas
of...
wants to end Israel.
talking
How
about-
But
do
you're doing it
hundreds of
for
thousands.
more than year and a half, and you
Yes.
didn't beat
I think
Hamas
it's because of Biden.
because of Biden.
Yeah. He
So you,
didn't want us to go into Gaza, he didn't want us to go to Rafah, he didn't want us to do this, do that.
but they went everywhere.
I would, yes, good. Because we killed Sinwar, the son of a bitch. Yes, the psychopath. And I think the best way to do it is like tell everyone from Gaza to go to Egypt somewhere.
So you want to do ethnic cleansing, right?
Yes, exactly. Shut up.
Are you
Destroy-
for ethnic cleansing?
Let me speak. Let me
I'm just
speak.
asking you if you're
Let
for
me
ethnic
speak.
You
cleansing.
support
I'm not
ki-
for ethnic cleansing.
Okay,
Tell
so
us-
what are
can
you
I
supporting?
speak?
Yeah.
Tell them to go. Everyone needs to be checked for weapons. Put them in a tent city. All the terrorists remain in Gaza. We starve them until they come out. We either kill them.
Oh, so you
or-
want to starve people in Gaza?
I said starve Hamas terrorists. You're not listening. We need to.
How do you do it
fix-
exactly? How do you do it?
I'm
Tell us
saying,
exactly how.
I'm speaking. If you don't interrupt.
Tell us exactly how.
Tell all the citizens to go to some tent city in Egypt after they check for weapons.
and they will let them,
starve
and
all
then
of Gaza
and you will let the
until-
people back,
yes,
like
yes,
Israel
yes.
ever allowed
Yes.
Palestinians
like we
go
give
back.
a shit about Gaza, like we want the land of Gaza. For what? Like tell this way, no civilian.
Here is a child in Gaza talking about how he's
I'm
starving.
listening.
Look
A
at
minute.
look at it.
Let
Look
me
at it.
finish the sentence. Then all the citizens, no one would die. All the terrorists would die or surrender, and everything is fine. No Israeli soldier would die. That's the most important.
Here is
Let
a
me
child
see.
in Gaza.
Yes.
טוב, התעייפתי מלהחזיק את זה. Let's...
דבר איתו, אתה
Says
יכול לדבר
there's
איתו.
no food, but it's definitely not starving. It's a little thing, but
Ah,
could be a normal weight for a child his age.
normal weight.
He's not
Normal weight.
starving.
He's not crying about starving. This
He's
child.
crying about
Not
crying
crying- not
that there's
crying
no
about
food, but
starving.
he's not obviously not starving.
Obviously not starving.
Yes, because
How
he
do you
has
know?
because he looks
How do
like
you
a
know?
normal child.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying that war is easy. If I was in Gaza now, I would be very afraid. They brought it on
Why would you be
themselves.
afraid?
Because there's
Of
war
who?
that they started.
Of who would you be afraid?
Of the Israeli army trying
Why?
to kill Hamas terrorists that are hiding in tunnels in every civilian home in Gaza.
Are children here afraid?
Of course,
Why?
because we didn't start wars, and because the IDF doesn't shoot rockets on other countries from this garden, so that if they shoot back, they kill the little children.
Yeah,
What is your name?
No.
Noam. This is the result of shouting Free Palestine. This is the result of shouting Stop the Genocide. This is what happens when you just shout Free Palestine and Stop the Genocide in the middle of Tel Aviv. Wow. Wow, so difficult. This is everyone around us. This is everyone around us. Everyone around us thinks like this. This guy is a moderate. This guy is a centrist. Oh my God. Yeah, someone in the chat is saying this guy is successful in distracting you and made you stop shouting. I wanted to stop shouting. I didn't want to continue at that point because I felt like this was enough. it's hard to shout a lot, and you saw the reactions that I got. It's really hard to deal with it. As unfazed as I may seem on the outside, it was difficult. It was very, very difficult. It was the first time that I did something quite like this in the chat. His answers are so predictable, the same old talking point. The denial is staggering, sad. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh no. Google Rahaf Ayad for one starving child. We found pictures of starving children. It didn't help these people. Whenever they see any proof of the Holocaust happening in Gaza, they will deny it immediately. Exactly like neo-Nazis who deny the Jewish Holocaust of 80 years ago. It's the exact same thing. The most prominent approach of Zionists is it didn't happen, and it's good that it happened. And you saw this with Noam, our friend Noam. He said no one is starving in Gaza, but we need to starve people in Gaza. You see, so I don't know. I don't know what else to say. The brainwashing is very, very effective indeed. The brainwashing is effective. Everyone around us is brainwashing everyone. Elik, what are your thoughts?
I don't feel like it's this situation that it feels that doesn't matter what you say so much. Because it's like you show something and then this is not real, and then you show, like, and I've been in this situation. Maybe.
Yeah, so many times. I continued the discussion so that people all around the world can see what actual Israelis look like when they speak to other actual Israelis about what's going on in Gaza. This is what they say. This is what they do. Okay, Elik.
Explicitly didn't say it's good to starve. It say it's not happening.
Yeah, some would. Some would.
Some would say it's okay to starve.
Yes.
But, I don't know.
Okay, Elik, any final thoughts before we finish this live session?
I think it's good we did this. I think it's good to shout. And I think the part when you shouted here was the most powerful for me this day. And I joined you a bit and it was good. And I think we can do this more.
Yes.
I need to find to get over the fear.
Okay. I feel good about shouting "Stop the Genocide" in the middle of Tel Aviv. I feel good about shouting "Free Palestine" in Hebrew and in English in the middle of Tel Aviv. Maybe I should do it in Arabic next time. Please tell me how to say "Stop the Genocide" in Arabic, and I will shout it in Arabic next time. Very, very difficult, guys. Very, very difficult. But we pushed the boundaries a little bit today. We might do it more next time. Thank you, everyone, for being with us and for supporting us here in the middle of Tel Aviv, in Habima Square in Tel Aviv, in Rothschild Boulevard in Tel Aviv, in occupied Palestine. We're trying to, I don't know, get people to think for just one moment about the oppression of Palestinians, about the oppression of all living beings, which is what I did to begin this day off cam. I told a slave owner, part of the Israeli army, who has a dog slave, and she uses the dog slave to oppress Palestinians and to oppress anyone who opposes the Zionist regime. And I looked her in the eyes and I told her, "You are a slave owner. This dog is your slave. Release your slave." And she told us that she said, "This slave is protecting your country, is protecting you and your country." You see, Zionism and carnism, good friends. very close together. And then she called us fucking leftists and went away. All children deserve life, no matter what their race is, no matter what their species is. All living beings deserve life, deserve justice, deserve freedom, deserve to be free and equal everywhere on earth. Everywhere on earth. Elik, final thoughts?
That, yeah, also where you are, I don't know where people watching it in the world, here it's more scary, but everywhere it's hard to go against norms and shout. And I think it's something good to do also, to see that it's not the end of the world.
Not shouting is the end of the world, I would
Not
say.
shouting, maybe not people are shouting enough. And I feel today I raised a bit the bar of like fear, and I feel this is why we're doing it, right?
Yes,
To
yes.
to show that you can each time
Yes.
go a bit.
Elik's song is Palestine, oh Palestine. By calling for your freedom, I will set me free. And I feel like this is what we're doing. By calling for the freedom of Palestine, by calling for the freedom of all living beings, we are freeing ourselves as well. And vice versa. By calling for the freedom, by freeing ourselves, we can free Palestine, free the entire planet, free all living beings. By freeing Palestine, by freeing all living beings, by freeing the entire planet, we free ourselves as well. It is two sides of the same coin. It is the same thing. So free Palestine, free all living beings, free the entire planet, and please, please, don't let anyone starve. Don't let anyone starve. We wish no one starves anymore.
Yeah, we wish no one starve and everyone has food and everyone has be free, just like these children here who play, and they told us not to shout because it scares them, while they deserve not to be scared by crazy people who shout in the street. People in Gaza deserve to be starved, and this is fucked up. And this is what we're fighting against.
Bye everybody, free Palestine, free everyone.
Free Palestine.